Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I'm Chancellor Sonos Ross. Last episode, we completed the final side quest in the entire game. Now, well, the base game. Now all that's left is the main game, final story. And Redcliffe is currently under attack.
It's you, the Grey Warden. Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
What happened? Where is everyone?
They all fled to the castle this morning, before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
Are there more Darkspawn at the castle?
By now, yes, they'd have reached the castle walls. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
I didn't do much, I just arrived. Alright, so there's like an army of Darkspawn down that way. And we basically kind of have to fight them, so. There's a fireball.
I see.
Yeah, I fucked up.
I shall do it. Of course.
Oh, is this a case of every hit is a instant kill? Yes, it is. Yeah, so the entirety of Redcliffe is filled with Darkspawn. If we really wished, we could go down there and kill them all. But I really don't wish. Mostly due to the fact that most of them are insta-kill, and I don't think they give much XP, if not any at all. I think the only thing that gives XP is the elites. Wow, look at them all die. Just like that.
Go. Wipe them out.
Okay, Master Gen on everybody. Oh, I don't know why I hit group heal. I should just did single heal. Oh well. It's too late now. I believe. Oh, yeah, there is still one left. Like, I believe there's still more to fight. Can we quickly? No. No, we have to actually fight the whole freaking entourage. You can't knock me over. I've become too powerful. How dare you attack someone other than me? Cutscene. Slain. You are dead. No big surprise. Alright, that was...
My lady,
that's
you're
it.
here. Thank goodness.
Did the Darkspawn get into the castle?
Some did, yes, but we were able to close the gates and kill the ones in the courtyard. I was told to watch for your arrival, Warden. Your comrade Riordan arrived just ahead of the Darkspawn attack. He has urgent news for you.
Take me inside. Oh, Riordan, what is he doing here?
I don't rightly know. Things happened so fast.
Supposed to be in the
I
south.
only know he was scouting in the south before he arrived.
Yeah, exactly. Take me inside. There must be no more delays.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lady. They'll be waiting for you there.
Apparently. My hands are cold. Riordan, what are you doing here?
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true.
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Are we ready to deal with the Horde?
I'm not about to let Denerim fall, if that's what you mean.
I'm afraid there's one more thing that makes this of even greater importance to the Grey Wardens. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Well, we already knew about the Archdemon
But we
in...
can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can
What's it
we?
called?
It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
We could certainly try. Is it even possible to reach this city in time?
Perhaps not. But what is important is that we know where the Archdemon will be. If we do not defeat the Archdemon, it will not matter if Denerim is saved or the Horde defeated. And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
Could we really stop the Blight?
This may be our only chance to face the Archdemon. We could stop the Blight here before it truly starts.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Okay. Can I speak to you?
I
can.
apologize, but there are urgent matters I must deal with. Please seek me out another time.
Shouldn't Alistair be staying here?
He insists on going. How can I say no? I am uneasy with the danger he puts himself in by accompanying you. I ask myself if he does not conspire to leave the throne to Honora after all. But Alistair knows his duty. He will do what is best. Right now, he believes that is assisting you in contacting your allies.
Are there any other allies we could use?
We have sent messengers to Orlais. With any luck, the Empress will send us help within a week. I think it entirely possible, however, that she has written Ferelden off as a lost cause already.
Possible.
And will seek to defend her empire first. Perhaps the Grey Wardens of Orlais will be able to march and reach us in time. We should not rely on their arrival, even so.
I should get to my room. Hey, Dwarf Commander.
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Claret sent their men, or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no. House Claret's feud with House Romald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about.
Your problem with Dwarven forces?
Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly. They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar. Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arse thinking that got us into the mess after Endrin passed. It was our good fortune that you decided to go to Orzammar when you did, Grey Warden. For all that a surfacer needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
Shouldn't you all be resting?
Resting? Who can rest after the march we had just getting here? You tall races have it so easy.
That, and we're kept up thinking about the coming battle.
Are things truly that desperate? Do we stand a chance of losing?
Don't we always?
Well, there's a reason to get drunk, if ever I heard one.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet. Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle.
Okay.
Good evening, my lady. It is an honor to meet you.
How's everything in the castle?
There was some groaning after the men received word about the coming race to Denerim tomorrow, but nothing serious. I think many are uneasy about facing the Great Horde. We will be outnumbered, it is said, but we have no choice. There are thousands of innocents in Denerim. My own family is there.
We will save them. Don't worry about that.
Thank you. You can't imagine what a relief it is to hear you say that.
How are you feeling about the coming battle?
I am not certain. On one hand, I yearn for the capital to be defended. There are so many lives at stake. But it feels as if we are rushing to our doom. Do you truly feel that we have a chance of winning?
Of course we'll win.
I hope you are right. I will pray for it.
There seems to be a large number of guards
We
here.
are concerned that Darkspawn assassins might be sent into the camp to harm you or the king. No doubt you could defend yourself from such an attack, but we would prefer you to rest easy. For a few hours at least.
Good evening, soldier.
Of course, my lady. Good luck to you.
Oh, yeah. I already saw that, though. Got a ping from Origin saying, you're offline. I was like, pfft, whatever. I believe they don't have any new Nick dialogue.
Listening.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't have any new unique dialogue.
Ah, I heard rumours that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask.
It's your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yeah, all the stuff I got. A lot of swords. I should just sell them all, truth be told. Get them out of my inventory. You guys got any potions? You do? Me. Oh. Didn't even know you had these. Although I don't think I need it, but for when I go to Awakening, it's an extra point. For when I respec. And all the points are useful. Guest room. Can't pick that lock. Well, I can't pick that lock at least. Alistair.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say. There you are.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an Archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
I assume it has something to do with the taint in us.
That is exactly what it involves.
Mm.
The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
Oh, and what happens to the Grey Warden?
The Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
Then I will take the final blow myself.
It warms my heart to see such courage. But do not hurry so to sacrifice your life. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Alright. Now let's go into the next conversation.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Finally decided to betray me, have you? Just kidding. Morrigan, is everything alright?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
How do you know about this?
I know a great many things. How I know is not quite as important as what I am offering you, however. I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
What sort of ritual is it?
It is old magic. From a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some might call it blood magic, but that is but a name. There is far more to fear in this world than names.
Where do you get this ritual, Morrigan?
From Flemeth, of course. I have known about it for some time.
You knew about the sacrifice before Riordan told me?
I did. Would you have believed me if I had been the one to tell you? I have my doubts.
Nothing comes without a price.
Perhaps. But that price need not be so unbearable, especially if there is much to be gained. All I ask is that you listen to what I have to offer. Nothing more.
Very well. What is your plan?
What I propose is this. Convince Alistair to lay with me, here tonight. And from this ritual, a child shall be conceived within me. The child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
Why aren't you talking to Alistair about this?
Alistair despises me. You know this. He rarely listens to reason, but he would listen to you. You, of all people, could influence him. Think about what I offer you. You will live, as will Alistair. You could slay the Archdemon and live as a hero, something no Grey Warden has ever done. In return, I conceive a child, one who will be born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
How do you even know this will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
How do you know it will work? Wait, I actually want to know more about this child.
As you wish.
The child won't be hurt, will it?
Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed.
Will this child be evil? What will it become?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
What do you intend to do with this child?
I do not wish to tell you.
I insist. I need to know what you plan.
The child will represent freedom. For an ancient power, a chance to be reborn apart from the taint. Is that not reason enough to do it? I will raise the child apart from the rest of society and teach it to respect that from which it came. Beyond that, you need know nothing else.
What if Alistair wants to see the child?
I have no doubt he may, but he will not. It is all I ask for in return.
Enough about the child, then.
Then you have decided?
You actually think Alistair will agree with this?
If you care for him as you seem to, you will convince him to. Consider what the alternative might be. Do you think Alistair will fail to do his duty as the future king and save his country? And if you take the blow instead, he loses the woman he loves. How do you think he would feel about that? I think you have many good reasons to tell him to save his own life. I think you should consider them carefully.
Why Alistair? Why not Riordan?
Even if I thought Riordan could be convinced, he is unsuitable. I need one who has not been tainted for long. It must be him, and it must be tonight.
I didn't realize that was a factor. So, I'm gonna agree to do this, and there's a reason why. Because, I mean, technically, if you think about it, Alistair would have an heir to the Theron bloodline. One that is born away from the taint. Which means whatever Theron blood magic thing that makes the Theron bloodline so important will live on in this child. So I will agree. I'll do it.
A wise decision. I shall wait here then while you go and speak with Alistair. I urge you to be convincing.
So, like, even if me and Alistair, like the Warden and Alistair, isn't unable to get a child, at least there will be another.
I see you can't sleep either. I also saw Morrigan outside your room earlier, and the look she gave me. Ooh, that was icy even for her. Is something up?
You can't sleep? Are you alright?
Not really. All these men look at me and I see it in their eyes. I'm their king. Suddenly it feels so real. But now you're changing the subject. This isn't about me. This is about Morrigan. I'm tired, but I'm not stupid. What did she want?
Alistair, we need to talk.
Oh. I guess whatever Morrigan had to say, it's big. This is what I get for becoming king. Everyone always brings you the bad news. So what is it then? Rats running amok? Cheese supplies run low? I can take it.
I love you know that, right?
Could you make it sound more ominous? Tell me already.
What if I told you there was a way to avoid dying tomorrow?
You mean with the Archdemon, right? If you mean running away, I can't do that, but you don't mean that, do you? What is this about?
Your wildest dreams come true, sex with working. I need you to take part in a magical ritual.
Oh, something Morrigan cooked up, no doubt. What do you need me to do?
You need to sleep with her.
Cute. This is payback, right, for all the jokes? But you're not joking. You're actually serious? Wow. Be killed by the Archdemon or sleep with Morrigan. How does someone make that kind of choice? You're not actually asking me this, are you? What kind of ritual is this, anyway?
I won't lie to you. I don't know. I won't lie to you. It will produce a child.
What? I must be hearing things, but are you telling me to impregnate Morrigan is some kind of magical sex rite? This child, why would Morrigan want such a thing? Does she want an heir to the throne?
I think she wants to make some kind of old god.
Oh, well, that's so much better, don't you think? Here I was, worried about creating another bastard heir, and I didn't even consider that it might also be some dragon god, whatever. Look, even if I was willing to entertain this idea, and I'm not saying I am, is this really what you want me to do? Are you sure?
You need to trust me.
All right, I do trust you, and I'll do it. Oh, where is she? Let's go and get this over with before I change my mind.
My god, he got so emotional over that.
'Twould seem your talk is done.
Great, so this isn't a dream after all.
What is it to be, then? Has a decision been reached?
Alistair has agreed to your request.
Wait, I want to ask about this child, the one you want.
Interesting. Honesty wouldn't have been my first choice.
I just want to be sure that you're not going to use this against Ferelden. That this bastard child of mine isn't going to show up some year.
Of that, you have my word.
Oh, why don't I feel any better about this? All right, let's just get this over with.
Let us go somewhere more private, Alistair, and believe me when I say you will not hate this quite so much as you believe.
And yes, I believe we do also get to see it. Yeah, we do get to see it. So we get to watch our fictional boyfriend bang our best friend, so to say. Which is the weirdest thing I ever had to say. I'm just closing my eyes, guys, because like I don't even know how to respond to this. This is like, this is weird. Never actually done this before, where I've had Alistair take place in the ritual. Because the only time I've ever played, fuck, I actually don't think I've ever let Alistair or Loghain, if you take Loghain as a secret companion, do the ritual. It's either get the achievement to let them die to the Archdemon, or main character gets the ritual done.
We have gathered all the forces we
just
can.
Weird. It feels weird. Imagine if that was Loghain. Oh, that must... Ugh. That would have been worse. Ugh. Just thinking about it again. Nasty.
The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them.
I assume those dwarves have left earlier because
You
they
have
won't make it to
gathered an army
Denerim in time.
Replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden.
It's a lot more mages than we actually get. I think we get like 16 mages.
Let us pray.
Wait a minute. That guy had a bear on his shield.
Be enough.
That's Arl Howe's men. How dare.